Next is the gatekeeping model of Galtung and Ruge. Actually, this is a model that is being proposed by Galtung and Ruge in the year 1960s, and it actually deals with the understanding of the process of news selection and dissemination in the mass media. Actually, this is basically developed on the basis of the study of international news coverage in newspapers. കൂടുതലായിട്ടൊരു ഗ്ലോബൽ ന്യൂസ് കവറേജിനെ കുറിച്ചാണ് ഇതിൻ്റെ അകത്ത് ഗാൽട്ടൺ ആൻഡ് റഗ് പറയുന്നത്. ആസ് യു ക്യാൻ സീ ഇൻ ദി ഡയഗ്രാം, യു ക്യാൻ സീ there is a news evaluation process that is happening. That is, there is a world news events, that is a collection of news that is happening globally, and you have the media perception wherein the media decides which news has to pass through the gates, that is based on certain news values, and it gives the media a particular image in the minds of the audience. This is how the news evaluation process goes on, and this is how the news is being disseminated, and this is how the news flow is happening. Oh, okay. So now we have the key components that is related to the Galtung and Ruge gatekeeping model. We have the selection criteria, where Galtung and Ruge clearly says that there is great influential factors for the selection of news apart from the news value. That is, they say that there is certain elite nations and elite people, they hold great newsworthiness for the news. So actually the elite nations like Western nations and American nations, they hold a great position in the newspaper rather than compared to the developing nations or lesser developed nations like Asian countries and African countries. Okay, so that is the first point. And the second one is the access point, where they talk about the gatekeepers, that is the journalists and the editors, who can really make the decisions at various access points, like in the media organizations, based on the inclinations of the organization towards a particular news. And the third one is the negotiation and modifications, which also happens in the news flow process, wherein the reporters and the editors and other media professionals who is very much connected to the organization, they can alter, they can discard certain news items, they can modify according to their bias or their siding towards certain groups. Then we have the presentation, where the gatekeepers actually decide the images, the headlines, the language and the angle and the overall framing of the news story. Then the fifth one is the audience feedback, where there is a feedback loop that is happening, where the audience can give positive and negative feedback regarding the news they are receiving. And again, sixth one is a very important, news value, where the news is completely based on the importance of the value, that is it can be newsworthiness, and it can be something that vary across different media organizations and cultural contexts. So these are the important aspect that comes under Ruge and Galton's model of gatekeeping.